And now, dear viewers, we are so delighted to have with us this morning His Excellency Chung Byung-ha, Ambassador of Korea to the State of Kuwait. So hello and good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. But first of all, Your Excellency, before starting our interview, we'd like to send our condolences to all Korean people for that tragedy. So we'd like to hear a word from you.
It was a tragedy that shouldn't have happened. And on behalf of the people and governments of the Republic of Korea, I would like to take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude for all the heartfelt condolence and strong solidarity with the people of Korea sent by His Highness Jamil and His Highness the Crown Prince and the other great leadership and many great friends during this difficult time. I really appreciate that.
Yes, on behalf of all Kuwaiti people, they are sending also our condolences, our empathy as well to all Korean people. So, Your Excellency, in the introduction, we were talking about the Smart City Forum. It was the 5th, actually, forum was held in the 31st of October this year. We'd like from you to know more about this forum, Your Excellency.
Well, as you said, the Smart City Forum is the 5th forum. Since 2017, the Embassy of the Republic of Korea has hosted the forum. According to the United Nations, the world population will grow to 9 billion by 2030, wow, with urbanization rates reaching up to more than 70%, causing many social and economic problems. The idea of the smart city emerged as a part of the efforts to how we can solve the urbanization problem and how we can make the cities more sustainable.
Yes.
You may think the smart city is kind of a futuristic city with all kinds of cutting-edge technologies, but if we widen the definition of the smart city, yes, that means a kind of a platform to improve the quality of life for citizens and enhance the sustainability for cities, and foster the new industries based on new technologies.
Yes.
So under the theme of this year, under the theme of the sustainable smart solutions for city issues, we invited many experts from the government sector and academia and the business sectors. And we had very good discussions about how we can improve the sustainable life in our cities.
Yes.
And one of the theme was the smart farm. And the theme includes how we can promote the child care and health care and infrastructure. So this year, we hosted the Smart City Forum with the United Nations. And we had an opportunity to see the concept of the smart city from the holistic view.
Yes, yeah. So Your Excellency, you just shared with us some of the purposes of the Smart City Forum. But would you like to share more about the main benefits of such a great forum, Your Excellency?
As you know, the Kuwait is planning to
yes,
construct many new cities. I think the Kuwait is no exception in the quest for making our cities more sustainable and more smart. I think the Vision 2034 eventually guides us to the smart Kuwait.
Yes.
So in the process of building the smart Kuwait, we want to contribute more. That is the one way of contribution, because through that forum, we can open some opportunities and venue for our experts, the exchange of views and have frank conversations over how we can build it.
Yes.
For example, last year we focused on the smart farm in the smart city concept. So since the forum, the last year, we've seen some more active discussions between concerned parties of our two countries, how we can develop the smart farm system in Kuwait.
Yes.
The discussion is well underway. So I think giving some opportunities and a chance for the experts to openly discuss about the public discourse like a smart city, we can have a more lively discussion and implementation of actual policies. And we can rediscover some ideas and the visions and we can gather some experts, and actually it can lead to the tangible policy cooperation.
That's really great, Your Excellency, to have such a collaboration actually between Korea and also between Kuwait about to have the future vision about the smart city here in Kuwait. So we've been talking about the development actually and the policy, and also been discussing about the climate change. It's really a part of that forum. So what actually the climate change and also the smart city policy in Korea, Your Excellency?
Korea, a Republic of Korea, has made great efforts to make contributions to the climate change issues as a responsible member of the international society. Internally, we have enacted a series of legislations about climate change.
Yes.
And for example, we set up some KSDG, Korea SDG. Has lots of goals and targets and indicators.
Yes.
And we already raised our target of 2030 nationally determined contributions to 40%. That means we will reduce greenhouse gas emission by 40% by 2030 from the 2018 target, the 2018 greenhouse gas emissions. And that is the internal policy. And internationally, we host a lot of, a couple of very important climate change related international organizations. For example, we hosted the GGGI.
Yes.
This stands for Global Green Growth Institute.
Yes.
That aims to advise and share experiences for the low carbon green growth of the developing countries. And also we are hosting the Secretariat of Global Climate Change Fund, Green Climate Change Fund, which is the essential part of the Paris Agreement. So we are contributing through hosting the internationally very important the organizations for climate change. And also regarding the smart city, actually we designated the 2 cities as pilot project cities in Korea. 2 cities? Yeah, 2 cities. And we developed lots of solutions for the smart city.
Yes.
And applied the solutions to more than 60 cities. For example, we have some solutions for city mobility called the on-demand bus. Actually, if you just call the taxi, it is a little bit expensive, and waiting for the bus is time-consuming.
Yes.
So we can just set up the applications, and you can call it bus. The kind of mini bus, not a big bus.
That's really an easy way.
Yeah. City can designate some of the waiting stations in advance. Then calling the bus, after calling the bus, we can wait in the nearest place, the nearest the waiting state and waiting station. The bus will come around. Yeah, it's quite punctual and less expensive.
Yes.
And other solutions is to distribute some robots, carrying robots, for the elder people and some handicapped people, the people who need some help, or the reused water through the high-tech processing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, all kind of solutions have been applied and will be applied in the new cities.
Well, that's really great solutions, Your Excellency. But before that, we saw some glimpses and shots about Korea, the lovely country Korea, and the off-air. Actually, you shared with us one of the 2nd largest city in Korea, and we'd like to tell us more about this really city, actually.
As a backdrop, this is the city of Busan.
Busan.
Yeah, really Busan is located in the southeastern tip of the Korean Peninsula. As you said, the 2nd largest city and the largest port city, and the world's 2nd largest transshipment city. It has many experiences of big international conferences and international sporting events. Even they are hosting international film festival. And more importantly, the city of Busan is the candidates city for hosting 2030 World Expo under the theme of transforming the world and navigating toward a better world.
Yes.
And every city, every candidate city has its own theme for hosting the World Expo. And it has sub-themes, and the sub-themes dealing with some kind of international global challenges like climate change and pandemic. No country has ever adopted that kind of climate change issues as either the main theme or sub-themes.
Yes.
It is located in the gateway connecting Eurasia and the American continents. So when you consider the location and the theme, I think the Busan is perfect place for the World Expo.
It really sounds really a great place, and I can see actually the picture how lovely is that. Actually, this city is really amazing and really breathtaking. So let's talk about the tourism, Your Excellency. We know that South Korea is really one of the most beautiful countries around the world, and we can see people starting visit South Korea. Can you talk about the tourism in the Republic of Korea, please?
Many Kuwaitis, as many foreigners want to visit Korea.
Yes.
I think there are two big reasons, I believe. One is nature.
Wow.
Another one is culture. Korea has relatively distinctive 4 seasons. So whenever you visit Korea, you can enjoy the nature and the landscape. Spring, summer, and autumn, and winter time, you can enjoy all sort of sports, and you have all sort of tourist attractions. And more importantly, Korea has a rich culture, thousands of years of history, and nowadays we can see that some kind of dynamism.
Yes.
And a young generation's energy. So if you visit Korea, you can just visit some of the tourist attractions and enjoy the landscape and the cultural heritages, but also you can enjoy some the spirits of dynamic Korea. I think that is a very important element attracting so many tourists nowadays.
Yes, that's amazing. And Busan is one of the attractions, isn't it?
It is one of the attractions.
Yes.
You must.
We must actually
you must visit.
And we can see some people are starting also learning Korean language as well.
Yes, yes. So this year we will establish Korean language instruction center called Sejong Institute. Sejong is the name of the king and Lee dynasty who invented Korean language, Korean letter.
That's really amazing.
So we established it in Kuwait University. This year. So it's going to give a good opportunity for many Kuwaitis to learn Korean language.
That's really a really great idea, actually. So let's talk about the diplomatic relationship between Republic of Korea and Kuwait. Can you please elaborate more about that bond between both countries?
Well, diplomatic relationship was established in 1979. But when we consider the trade representative, it goes back to the 1972. So we have developed almost 5 decades of a friendship.
Yes.
So basically, we have focused on some infrastructure and building some road and kind of plants. But we are expanding our areas of cooperation into more futuristic areas like education and renewable energy, smart city and smart farm, and even healthcare.
Yes.
So
this is a part of your future events.
Yeah, right. And even our relationship just not confined to the economic sectors. So we helped Kuwait when during the Iraq invasion, to be on the side of the coalition forces to help. So our friendship was deepened in the economic sector, and as well as in the battlefield.
Yes, that was really a lovely interview, and I'm so delighted to host you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
So big thanks and appreciation to His Excellency Chung Byung-ha, is Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to the State of Kuwait. Dear viewers, don't go away. Let's have this tiny little break and then we'll move on.